All right, good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Armstrong with today's episode of Matters of the Mind. Thank you all for joining in. If you find the information helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. Today, we're going to talk about something that I feel is that should be discussed a lot more. And what we're going to do, we're going to talk about behavioral activation. Behavioral activation. It's a therapeutic approach proven effective in treating depression and various other mood disorders. Um, you can kind of get yourself comfortable with it, and I'll explain why in just a moment. All right. So, behavioral activation, or BA for short, is grounded in the understanding that our behaviors, our emotions, our thoughts are intrinsically intertwined. It all kind of just meshes together. So, simply put, right, if we put it simply, the way we act or avoid acting can either contribute to or mitigate feelings of depression. Okay. The way we respond or react, reaction and responses are two totally different things. Okay. So, the foundations of behavioral activation revolve around a simple but profound understanding. Our behaviors, emotions, our cognitions are deeply interconnected. So, what does that mean? Again, essentially, our actions, or in some cases, our lack of action, directly influence now our emotional state. Okay, so I'm gonna try to give you a few examples. Okay, you might have noticed periods in your life when a lack of activity or avoidance led to a downward spiral in your mood. A downward spiral in your mood. Okay, maybe it started with missing out on a social event, which led to feelings of isolation, which then reinforced the urge to even withdraw further. Okay. BA, behavioral activation, aims to break this cycle by systematically encouraging engagement in positive activities, even when one might not initially feel like it. That's what behavioral activation does. It is activating a behavior in you so that you can do something to get out of a certain frame of mind, frame of thinking, mindset, pathology. Okay? Now, watch this. Here's the beauty. Okay? Here's the beauty of behavioral activation. It's not just about doing more, but about doing what's valuable, okay, and meaningful to you. It's a tailored approach, okay? It's a tailored approach. Now, to embark on this journey, we'll start by, let's just say, mapping out your values and the activities that resonate with those values. Okay, because if you're going to have values, you have to have actions that support the values. It's not about what society thinks you should do, but what aligns with your authentic self. Keep that in mind. What aligns with your authentic self. Okay. We'll identify some patterns of avoidance. This could be anything from not getting out of bed to avoid certain places or people, uh, and just withdrawing and avoiding. Okay. Withdrawal and avoiding are parallel to each other because they act similar. Okay. Now, understanding these patterns, okay, is very crucial because it allows us to set up general challenges to gradually face these situations and change the patterns. Okay. You first have to recognize it before you can change it. All right. Recognize it before you can change it. Now, I want to stress this before we move forward. BA, behavioral activation, isn't about pushing through or forcing yourself into an uncomfortable situation without support. That's not what behavioral activation is all about. Not at all. Instead, it's like a scaffold approach. Okay? You're building so that you can go up higher and higher, pushing yourself to not just a limit that's uncomfortable, but using comfortability to propel yourself. Setting manageable goals and ensuring you feel supported in every step of the way is what's essential. It's the essential part to um, behavioral activation because we need support. Okay. Now, there will be successes. There might be setbacks. Both of them are valuable. Success illuminates the path forward, while setbacks offer insights, teaching us resilience and adaptability. The objective isn't perfection, the objective is growth, learning how to grow. Listen, folks, change isn't, it's not easy. Change isn't easy at all. In the journey with behavioral activation, it will require commitment and patience. But the outcomes will be greatly rewarding. Imagine life, okay? Imagine life where you're not bound by the confines of avoidance, but rather living in line with your true values. What we want to do is focus on the true values that you have so that we can activate positive behaviors. Okay. Some people have no values, therefore, their behavior reflects that. Some people live in a mindset of all of this is not even worth it. They live in that kind of mindset. They have that type of behavior. What I want for you, what I want for you, I want you to be the best version of you. And if you're not at the best version of you, I want you to be working towards having the behavior, activating. When you activate something, that means you start it up, you put it in motion, it moves, there's action. Okay? Depression seeks to keep you down. I want you to activate the behavior that gets you going. Okay. So thank you, folks. Thank you all for listening in today. I know it's a little short one, but behavioral activation, do something positive today. And let's move forward in a way where we can do something that is pleasing to you and rewarding to you. All right. So thank you all for listening in today. I appreciate you. Do like, subscribe, and share. That is an actual thing. That is an actual thing. Like, subscribe, and share. I know we say that all the time, but we do this for you. We do this for you. Okay. Thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of your day.